Hey everyone, my name is Heba and welcome back. Got my favorites video for you guys for the month of October, and I've been trying a lot of things, and I would say about 90% of them are the ones that I like. The 10% I could have done without. And I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, probably over a week. I know it doesn't seem like a long time, but it's a long time for us because we want to, be engaged with you guys. I have 2 videos that I've done that I should have edited and had them up for you guys, but I have just been busy. One video is an advent calendar from Suffrages, and the other one is products from Florists. I'm almost finished editing the advent calendar from Suffrages, and I haven't even started the one from Florists. But those will probably be up after this one. I know this time of the year can be really hectic, so my upload schedule may be a little off, but I hope that you'll bear with me with my upload schedule. But anywho, let me go ahead and let you know the 90% that I like and the 10% that I could have done without. And let's start with the Nars Holiday Collection. I did pick up the eyeshadow palette and the cheek palette. Now the eyeshadow palette is called Endless Nights, and this is a nice palette. I really do like it. It's more of a pinky with some gold shades in here, but it is kind of similar to the one that we got last year. I do like the matte shades in here and this shade that is in the center. It's kind of like a purpley bronze shade. There is one shade in here that I've been having trouble with, and it's this gold shade. It's just hard to apply. You just have to keep applying it for it to show on my lids. It's a real pretty gold shade, but it just needs some effort to apply it. Nars could have done better with this shade. We have similar shades like this, but all in all, the other shades are really pretty. The only problem is this gold shade. And then here's the All That Glitters cheek palette, and honestly, this is the one I could have done without. 2 of these shades are kind of ashy, this first pink one and this kind of a peachy one, and then this deep kind of plummy shade. It's not really deep like I thought it would be. Let me just swatch these for you. So yeah, these 2 are kind of ashy, and this one is not as deep like I like it, like I thought it would be. And then these other 3 shades, we have similar shades in our collection, especially this gold shade that's more like a highlighter, and this raspberry shade, and this peach shade. I could have done without this palette. I'll probably be passing this one on to a family member or a friend. The eyeshadow, yes. Cheek palette, no. Now let's move on to Guerlain's Animal Fantasy collection, and I have this eye quad. It's number 879, Glittery Tiger, and I kind of like the color story in this palette. One of y'all mentioned in the comments that it does look like Mardi Gras, and when you said that, I looked at it as like, yeah, it sure does. It makes me want to have, the king's cake with the purple and the greens and the golds. Now I do like this green shade and this burgundy shade. I think it's very pretty, and those 2 together, really nice. And then the gold shade and the pink shade, I mean, can't go wrong. Where is it? There it is. Can't go wrong with this quad. I mean, it's not an everyday look that I can use with this palette. I think if you just use maybe this burgundy shade and this pink shade together, I think that'll be a pretty everyday look. But I do like this green shades. Very pretty. And the case that it comes in, I kind of like it. The black is kind of like a velvet, and the silver is kind of glittery. I wouldn't call it sandpaper, but it kind of feels like it. I'm kind of into it. And Guerlain also came out with 3 lipstick shades and 2 lip cases. Now I only got 2 of the lipstick shades. The other one, it's more of a nude shade. I thought it'd be too light, so I didn't pick that one up. But let me show you the 2 cases first. This one looks like the eyeshadow quad, and I kind of like this one with the green leopard print. I think that's really cool. So the 2 lipsticks that I got, this one is the Velvet Matte, number 235 Roaring Red, and this one's number 41, and it's a satin finish untamed garnet. I just realized I had a scratch on my knuckle there. Apologies for that. But I do like the Guerlain formula, and these shades are very pretty for the holidays. And again, really do like the lipstick cases and the eyeshadow case too. Very cool looking. Now Suqqu came out with their winter color collection. I did pick up both of the signature color eyes, and let me show you this one first, 129. I like this one out of the 2 that I got. This is more of a rosy tone. It has 1 matte shade like a chocolate brown, 2 beautiful rose gold shades, and kind of like a winter white shadow topper. And the Suqqu formula, love it. And I love their color stories whenever they bring out their palettes. And then the other one is 130. It has more of a blue, gray, and gold. Again, it only has 1 matte shade, a little bit on the cooler side. And then the shadow topper in this one, it's a little bit more, I guess, on the pinky side. And then you have this gold shade and this kind of like a blue gray. And out of all the blue gray shades that I have from Suqqu, I like this one the best. It's very, I don't know, I kind of like the undertone to it. So here are the both palettes from Suqqu, and yeah, Honestly, I still like 129 better, but this one's not bad either. They also came out with 2 pure color blushes and I picked them up both. Let's start with this one, 144. It's more of a raspberry blush, and they did it different where there's a solid color blush on this side and more like a highlighter on this side. So here are the 2 shades of the blush there. And then if you mix them together, that's what it looks like. Very pretty. The Suqqu blushes, it's a really good formula. And the other one, 145, it's what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. This one's more like a beigey rose. But here are the 2 blush shades here. This is the blush and the highlighter. And then here it is mixed together. Now for me, I kind of like it when I mix it together, just get my brush, swish it all over the pan and apply it to my cheeks. And again, the Suqqu blushes just melts into the skin, doesn't look any powdery. I also dipped the brush in the highlighter part of the blush and applied that on my cheeks as a highlighter. Very pretty, very subtle, doesn't show any texture. Really do like the Suqqu blushes. There's also 2 treatment wrapping lips, and it's kind of like a lip gloss. These I could probably have done without 2. It's a pretty lip gloss. It has the, the shimmeriness to it, but it doesn't last very long. This one is 105, which is more like a pinky gloss. Now I have to admit, I do like this one, and this one is 106, and this is more like a peachy gloss. Yeah, it's right there. So here are the 2 glosses from Suqqu. I mean, it's pretty, very comfortable on the lips, but they just don't last very long. But the blushes and the eyeshadow quads, love them. Now let's move on to Chanel's holiday collection, and it's what I'm wearing on my eyes. This is the Lumiere Graphique 5-color palette, and I would say that this is a great holiday palette. Now all 5 shades do have some shimmer metallic to it, so there's no matte. So for this look, I did pull in the Suqqu palette. I think it's one with the rose gold in there. Yeah, I used the matte shade from this palette just to kind of give me a little transition. But I did apply this green shade first. Beautiful, kind of like an olive green. Okay, I wouldn't say an olive green, I would say more of a khaki green. And that's what I placed on my lids. And then I applied this black metallic shade in the outer corner, and it's very pigmented. It does have a little bit of sparkle to it. Pretty much could use this shade for the outer corner, and that's what I did with this look to give me that dimension. And then for the inner corner, I did use kind of like this silvery white shade. Let me put you here. Now this one's a little bit glitterier than the other shades, so you do need to be careful with that. But I think once you blend it in, it kind of melts into the skin. Does that make sense? And then I used the matte shade from that Suqqu palette in the transition shade, and really do like this look. It's very pretty for the holidays. Of course, it's not for every day, but I don't know, I really do like this palette. And then let me swatch the other 2 shades. This one's kind of like a light bronzy shade and a beige rose tone or skin tone shade. So here are those 2. So here's the palette from the Chanel holiday collection. These 3 together, very pretty. And it's very easy to apply, didn't have to blend too much, and it's not very intimidating, I guess you could say. Because sometimes these dark holiday palettes could be, kind of scary looking, especially for me. There's also an illuminating duo powder. This one's not my favorite. I don't know if you could see in the pan that it's very glittery. I only used this once in the video. Didn't like it, and I don't think I'll use it again. I'll probably be passing this one along too. But it has 2 different shades, kind of like a rose and a white gold. And it's just too glittery. I mean, there was glitter everywhere. Glitter on my cheeks, glitter in my hair, glitter in my clothes. Do like the embossing effect with the pearls coming down. No, this one's not my favorite. And it didn't even, melt into the skin. And if you just kind of wiped it off, brushed it off, it would just be a glittery mess. Look at that. So yeah, I did not like this illuminating duo powder. It did come with a little brush, which I do like. Very nice. It's got some substantial bristles to it, but no, don't like the powder. Now there were some lipsticks in this holiday collection, and I did pick up 2 of the liquid lacs, kind of like liquid lipsticks, and I do like the formula. But these 2, I don't know, another one that I could have just done without. Let me go to this side. This one is number 91 Fancy Prune. It's too metallic-y on my lips. I think it just kind of ages me more than what I would like. I have to admit, it's a beautiful shade. Really do like this Fancy Prune shade, but it's that metallicness of it that I just did not like. Give it a little bit more time, try it some more, because I do like the shade. Very pretty. And the other one's number 90, Golden Beige. All you see is the metallic in this liquid lipstick. I mean, you could probably use this one over a lipstick if you want to add some shine, but I think just the metallicness of it, not my favorite. But you know what? I will give it some time, especially this one, Fancy Prune. Now, the other lipsticks that I got from this collection, it's their Straight formula, and it's the first time that I've tried. It's what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and this one is metallic, but it's not as metallic as the liquid lac. So this is one that I have on my lips right now, Midnight Red, and this is Rouge Pourcent. I know I'm saying it wrong. Now, I have to say, I kind of like this formula. It's very nice on the lips, very comfortable. It does have some staying power with it, so I wouldn't mind getting more shades in the future in this formula. Just for kicks, let's just try this. I'm going to apply this liquid lac 90 Golden Beige on top of this. Just in the center. Did it do anything? It's not bad. Let me just wipe off this doe foot applicator. Two of the other things that I picked up from Chanel, but it wasn't from their holiday collections, their permanent line. I did pick up another blush, Rouge Profound. Love this blush. Love it. When I was in the store picking up the holiday collection, I saw this. There it is right there, and I had to get it. See how it's a lot better than the one from Nars? And the Chanel blushes, I mean, can't go wrong with a Chanel blush. And I really do like this color. It's not very deep or bright. You can build it up if you like it that way. I wanted to use it with this look, but I want to try to, use as many brands as I can. I didn't want it to be all Chanel. But I love this blush shade, Rouge Profound. Very pretty. And then this Healthy Glow Sheer Powder. Love this powder. I got it in the shade B60, and you can see that I'm applying it on my face on one side. It really does tame the shininess without looking too ashy on my skin. Does not look powdery on my skin, just blends in. I don't see any cakey mess with this. I've been using this powder all month long. Really do like the color, really do like the sheerness of it, really do like that it tames my shininess without looking ashy or cakey. Now let's move on to Hermes, and they came out with eyeshadows, and I did pick two of them. They came out with 6 different eyeshadow palettes, and I only picked 2 because of the price tag, $110 for eyeshadows. Yeah, I know, but I kind of like them. Let me show you this one, 03. Ombre Fauve. I would say it's more of a neutral warm palette. It does have that pop of peach there, that orange. The only thing in this palette is this light shade. Didn't show up on my skin, but I'm still going to play with it. Maybe a different primer. But I do like this palette, and I also like this one, 06. This one's more deeper side. And this is Ombre Mordore. I know I'm saying these names wrong. I apologize. But this one's very pretty too. It does have 2 metallic shades here and 2 deep mattes. Comparing it with the other one, only has 1 metallic shade and 3 mattes. Now, you don't get a lot of product in here. It's quite small. It's the same size as the blushes that I'm going to show you next. Yeah, same size. But I don't know, I kind of like it. And also it did come with a brush, and I love this brush. It's perfect for underneath my eyes, and it's perfect also for the outer corner. Just kind of blend it in a little bit better. Now the other 4 palettes, there's a green one, a blue one, I believe more of a cool tone one, and I can't remember what the other one is, but I don't think I'll be picking any of those up. So I know I'm not going to be wearing those shades, and I don't want to spend $110 for those. I didn't mind spending $110 for these 2. And if they do come out with more shades in the future, with shades that I like, I will pick them up because I do like it. And I don't know, I do like how they lay it out with the 2 squares and 2 circles. It's different. Each brand wants to do something different. Chanel has the round ones. Suqqu has the square ones. Guerlain has the big square shapes. So I can see that Hermes wants to do something different. And it doesn't bother me. I kind of like it. And I like the brushes too. Very nice. And they also came out with the mascara. Really do like this mascara. I'm wearing it right now. This is 2 coats. Doesn't clump, doesn't flake. Very easy to apply. It lengthens and thickens my lashes. I believe there's other colors. Magenta, a purple, blue, green, brown. But mine is black, and I'll always get the black. I don't know, color mascara is not my thing, but I really do like this black mascara, and I'll be picking up another one soon whenever I see a sale, if Hermes ever goes on sale. Now, the other things that I got from Hermes, they weren't new, but they're new to me. I finally picked up 2 of their blushes. I believe the blushes that they came out with beginning of this year or last year. I didn't pick any of them up, but when the eyeshadows came out, I thought, let me go ahead and try some of these blushes. So I picked up 2, and I like them. I do have expensive taste, don't I? But this one, Rose Tan, it's kind of like a pinky beige, but it's very pretty on my cheeks. I really do like this blush. And then the other one, Rose Palmette. I don't know, it's very pretty. It's a lot better than the one from Nars, but the ones from Hermes, very pretty on the cheeks. Pigmented, you can build it up, blends into the skin. Yeah, if they do come out with more blushes, I will pick some up. But I think the other blushes that they have are a little bit light, but these two, very pretty. And then the last thing that I picked up from Hermes is a bronzer. I already have another one, 03. I picked up 04, a little bit deeper, a little bit warmer too. You can see that I applied it on. It does have a little bit of a reddish warmness to it. It blends in very easily and it does give me that sun-kissed look. And I kind of like this one better, 04, than when I have 03. Another thing that I want to show you is a curling iron, and I'm letting it cool down before I bring it here. Yeah, it's cooled down. But I have the Beachwaver multi-barrel curling iron, and I did do a video on this. I'll link it down below. Really do like this curling iron. I have the original one that just has the one barrel. You can't interchange it. But when I saw that they had the 3 barrel, I had to pick this one up. The one that I used this morning is this one, the curly cone, the one that's kind of 1 inch here and it tapers up to a ½ inch. But my favorite one is this one, the one that's 1 inch all around. Because I don't have to use as many sections. Just quickly go around and I'll have nice curly hair. And then you have the mega curl. Now this one with my hair doesn't hold the curls that much. It just gives me like a little bit of a wave, kind of like a beachy wave. It's not bad, but I like this one better. So you can kind of see the difference there. Let me just kind of fluff up my hair a little bit more so it won't look so flat. At least I hope it doesn't. So I think that's it for the month of October. And again, 90% of the products I do like, 10% I wish I didn't get, could have done without. So I'll be uploading this video first. I know we're already in November. Running late. I'm so far behind. And then I'll do the Suffrages Advent Calendar and hopefully I'll get the Florists video up. I don't know, because I also picked up some things from the Sephora sale. Not that much actually. Some things from Huda Beauty, the new Pretty Grunge palette. Can't wait for that one. And I did pick up a Dior holiday palette and some blushes from RMS Beauty. And I know that there's some other things too, but hopefully I'll be getting those videos up for you guys. But anywho, I sure hope that you enjoyed this video of me letting you know of my favorites for the month of October. And if you liked and enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.